As the new year approaches, it's a great time to reflect on the past year and set some goals for the year ahead. In this lesson, we will show you how to create your own New Year's resolutions, along with 12 examples of New Year's resolutions for students. First of all, what is a New Year's resolution? A New Year's resolution is a promise you make to yourself to improve your behavior and habits or achieve a personal goal for the coming year. People often set New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year as a way to reflect on the past year and make positive changes for the future. Examples of common New Year's resolutions include starting to exercise more, eating healthy foods, or reading more books. So how do you write down a successful New Year's resolution? There are 5 key elements that are needed for a good resolution. These elements are also known as SMART goals. We will now explain each of the elements in more detail. The first is to be specific. Be very clear about what you want to achieve in the coming year. For example, rather than saying to read more, try setting a specific goal like read the first Harry Potter book. This makes it easier to track your progress and determine whether you're on track to achieve your goal. The second is to keep it measurable. It's important to set goals that can be measured so you can track your progress. This might mean setting a specific number or target, like read 3 chapter books, or it can mean setting goals that can be measured in other ways, like read a book that has at least 350 pages. The third element is make it attainable. Your goals should be achievable and realistic. It's important to set goals that you believe you can actually achieve rather than setting yourself up for disappointment. For example, there's no point in saying you'll read 100 chapter books when you haven't even finished reading 1 book last year. The fourth element is relevant. Your resolution should be relevant or related to your own priorities. In other words, it should be personal to you. For example, if you're a student, you might set a resolution related to improving your grades rather than something like traveling the world. The final element is time-bound. It's important to set a specific timeline for achieving your New Year's resolutions. This might be a specific date, like reading 1 book by March, or even a specific amount of time, such as improving your running speed by 10 seconds. Now you know how to create your own New Year's resolution. Here are 12 examples of New Year's resolutions for students to keep in the coming year. Read at least 1 chapter of a book every week. Start a journal and write something in it every day. Complete my homework for every class in the coming year. Eat less junk food by only eating fast food once a month. To get more organized by cleaning my room once a month. To get to school on time or early every day. To learn Spanish at a beginner's level in the coming year. To create a study timetable for all my classes and follow it. To spend no more than 2 hours a day playing video games. To get an A+ on a math test for the coming year. Make at least 1 new friend in the coming year. Learn the multiplication table up to 12 times by the summer. Now it's your turn to write down some New Year's resolutions of your own. Give it a go and try writing down at least 3 goals for the coming year. Thank you for watching.
Hello Generals, and welcome back to Student Corner. As many of you may know, course request forms are coming up soon, a chance to pick your classes and electives for next year. Here, we talk to 5 different elective teachers and students about what they offer.
I'm Mr. Skowski. Most kids know me as Miss Raz. So there are 4 classes at the moment being taught. First is the Gourmet Foods, Nutrition and Wellness, which is in your CFRs is 28274. This is kind of our introductory class where you guys learn about nutrition, but you also learn about how to make healthy foods. So yes, you will be in the kitchens making lots of foods. The second class is Gourmet Foods, Intro to Culinary Arts. And that CRF number is 28250. This is where we learn more about technique opposed to the nutrition of the food that you're making. So you get into more advanced kind of techniques with that. And then we also have fashion careers, where you learn about the fashion industry and marketing, but also you learn how to sew. Their culminating project at the moment is Dress a Girl Around the World. So you make a dress for a girl anywhere between like the ages of 1 through about 6 or 7. And then the last one is Interior Design, which is 28289. And in that one, you learn all about the different aspects of kind of creating and designing a room.
I'm Miss Reyes, and for some of you that may not know me, I'm in room 2219, also referred to as LCHAD, which is a IB film and now broadcast media classroom setting. So I teach both the media courses here. For IB film, I teach the HL and SL level. It is a 2-year commitment, and you start your junior year and finish your senior year. Year 1 is all production based, so it's a lot of fun getting behind the camera, making your own films, learning about film techniques and film language. And then year 2, we get into the assessments where we begin to look at more the critical analysis of film and still getting to develop some films, especially if you're in the HL level and you do the collaborative. This year, I started broadcast journalism for the first time for me on my workload, but revamping what we've done in the past to a new program called GTv23. Hopefully you've seen it in your GP courses, and we're still in process of developing that course. Right now that's open to 9th through 12th grade students. I'm hoping that students will sign up not just for 1 year, but maybe multiple years, and really develop their interest not only in journalism, but in media techniques as well.
Okay, I'm Cole, and this is my 3rd year of ceramics, and honestly, ceramics has made my entire experience here worth it. I've had ceramics period 3 every day for the past 2 years, and that's the only thing that's really gotten me through the school. A really cool thing with ceramics, once you get into higher levels, you really get a lot more freedom to do whatever you want. Ceramics actually turn out to be really, really good for college apps, because you can apply and send stuff into Scholastic. They do a yearly competition, and they give out a generous amount of awards. And I was able to win golds and silvers for some of the works that I just did, and I'm able to put them on my applications.
Hi, my name is Hiromi Isobe. I am a department chair in the Washington Liberty High School Art Department. I teach art. This year I teach art 2, 3, AP, and IB art. I usually teach art 1 too, so basically I teach studio art. It's very hands-on, and you're probably working on the technology and all day long, and then it's very good with working on the hands and in your heart and your mind. So then also, if you just started taking the basic level, we teach you how to do it. So don't worry about oh, I don't know how to draw or paint or anything, because we will teach you how to do that. And not only the skills that we want to teach you, and I really want you to develop your creativity, and your voice matters.
My name is Danny Issa. I'm the theater teacher here at Washington Liberty. We have 4 different theater classes that we offer as part of our theater program. One of the most exciting ones for all you IB students out there is IB Theater. That's offered as an HL and SL. I know the HL might sound intimidating, but it's actually the easier course to take. In the IB Theater class, HL, you're covering 4 really fun, different projects around the world of theater. They teach you about the role of the designer, how to build sets and think about costumes and how they add meaning. You play the role of the director, and you'll learn a whole bunch about acting too. Those projects, you come up with a director's notebook, a scrapbook of how you would pitch a play. You learn about theater around the world. You collaborate on an original piece of theater with your peers in the class. It's a really fun IB course. It is challenging and creative. There is no exam, and that one is a blast. On the opposite end of that scale, we've got Theater 1. That's an introduction to theatrical arts. You'll learn how to create a character, how to use your body and voice, how to move around the stage, as well as how tech elements are used in order to create stories. And at the end of that, we put on a play. My Theater 2 class kicks things up a notch, where you learn all about more advanced acting techniques and have the opportunity to produce play after play in that course. And lastly, we have the Tech Theater class as well, where you help build and construct all the shows for the plays that we do here, as well as learn all the different hands-on skills it takes to be a theater technician.
My name is Ms. Black, and I teach IB Sports Exercise Health Science. Super long name. Just think of it as all of the sciences wrapped into the human body. So yeah, as an IB elective science, if you're full IB, this counts as a science, so the group 4, right? But if you're just interested in taking this class because it sounds so cool, all right? Absolutely. I treat this class as anybody and everybody. Please come and learn. As long as you're passionate about, kind of learning more about the body and how it works, I think it's a good fit for anybody, not just IB kids. So, yeah.
Stay tuned for more videos about electives coming up. Thanks for watching, Generals.